Hey guys, so I wanted to do this because it's one of my favorite ways to cook steak, tenderloin, pretty much any type of meat that you're gonna sear. So it's called a reverse sear. What we do is cook the inside to the temperature we want so that we can control the doneness. Also at the same time, we can focus on that good sear when we're done. So today I'm gonna show you how I do it. Then I'm gonna show you the end product. And then I'm gonna sear it. Now you can sear it several different ways. You can use a barbecue grit. I actually prefer to use a Ninja food grill because it's just more convenient and more easy. And the other thing is a cast iron pot, well oiled. You can just use olive oil. It's gonna create a lot of smoke, so just be careful with that. So what I've done is I took some steaks, I put it on top of a rack that was under a cooking sheet. Put the steaks on top of there. What that does is it allows airflow when it's in the oven so that both sides are cooked evenly. I then have this little handy dandy thermometer. Basically what this does is it gives me the exact temperature. Now as you can tell, it's 133. Medium rare, which is how I like a steak, is 135. It's gonna raise up a couple of degrees once I pull it out. So I'm about to pull it out. But before, I wanted to talk to you about this bad boy. This is salt. You don't want to put a ton of salt on your steaks. But if you put this large rock salt that I got it from Costco, what you're going to end up doing is the salt rocks are going to go into the meat and tenderize it for you and make it taste better. The other thing is I use pepper, which I really like because it gives a great flavor to steak. And I'm a personal fan of garlic, but you don't have to use it. So I use it pretty liberally. Once that's done and it gets to the 135, we're going to pull it out. So let me show you that real quick. Okay, so like I said, they're finished. Now, as you can tell, these steaks, they're very red, but that's just because they haven't been seared. So what I'm going to be doing is not only am I going to be searing these, and you're only looking at 30 to 45 seconds per side. If you want a little bit more of a sear, you can definitely do that. So I'm about to sear one of these bad boys, and I'm going to show you what's so great about it beforehand. So if you take this, and you grab and you cut this bad boy in half. Look at that. There is no, it's pink all the way through. The entire thing is medium rare. It's not just a portion. So when you sear that, you're just gonna have this one outer edge that's gonna be seared. It's gonna give a lot of flavor to the steak. Also, I want you to notice, because we cooked it at a low temperature, none of the juice is coming out. So what that means is even though I cut this up like this, it's not going to damage the meat and dry it out when you put it in the sear because you're not doing it that way. So I cut this last piece. As you can tell, it looks amazing. It's tender. Got a wonderful charcoal flavor. It's really, really, really good. What I cooked here was a sirloin. You can get a more tender cut of meat, but as you can tell, because you cook it before, you can't tell. It tastes wonderful. So for those of y'all who are on a fitness program or trying to just be healthier, this cut of meat has a lot less fat in it. But cooking it this way, it still tastes delightful. Thank y'all and have a wonderful day.